Fortunately, we have enough units up and running that they cover all the costs, and and they are beautiful units. They're like, they all have
What
their
kind
own
of units did you guys
jacuzzis,
do?
and so our designs actually have three different layouts. The first eight we did are like individual cabana type properties, but they're all raised up on big columns and amazing views. They have big porches with a private jacuzzi. They're one bedrooms, but they also have a good amount of space. Like they have full kitchens, they have full laundry. And so in Medellin, a lot of people end up spending months there, or they go there and then they want to go back. And so they're really built to accommodate someone that would spend weeks or months there, but also a great place for someone looking for just a couple nights. And then the other two designs were two 6-unit buildings.
What were, what the overall like cost per unit was on what you guys did on these things?
We ended up having more infrastructure than we anticipated. So there's a natural spring on the lot, and there was a lot of water, drainage and stuff we had to do. And we also have a rather large reception building that we put in place, that has a backup generator and like electrical room and laundry and reception and bathrooms and everything. I think we were in each unit around like 60 or 70,000. Not including the land costs or the infrastructure or the reception building.
Yeah. If you were to do it again, what would you do different?
First, I have a partner there that's lived there full time, already has another project, already worked with the architect that helped us, and nothing but great things to say about the architect. Like, he already had some other successful projects, and he also managed the construction. And so from the very beginning, it was sort of like a hands-off type of project. I should say, after we found out we couldn't put our houses there, it became like a hands-off project. And so I'm really fortunate that I have my partner, and then also had the architect that managed the project. I guess, me personally, invest in another country now, I would be a little more cautious just on the permitting process, and not just assume that because there's a license, that everything would go as planned. That whole process is quite a bit different there than I think it is in the United States, and I still don't fully understand it. And so I probably wouldn't do another one internationally.
Yeah. We kind of started on the path. So a lot of our team is down in the Dominican Republic, and my business partner on our hotel owns a coffee farm down there. And he's been working on this coffee farm for a long time. Beautiful property. Our team helped do the master plan. He's an architect as well, so he kind of led that within our team. And we went down the path initially of doing this as a development that we were going to kind of work on together and bring our investor groups in. And
yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do. Yeah. I think it's the last years in Brazil, I probably have more of like a portunhol, they call it, Portuguese Spanish. But yeah, comfortable enough at least to get involved with projects in Spanish. I haven't personally helped anyone, maybe connected a few people. I have a lot of my friends in Colombia are naturally real estate guys too, and so like we have real estate meetups and stuff like that. But yeah, I usually just gave a few tips and referred them. Like actually finding a property in South America versus the United States is quite different too. It's a bit of the wild west where there is no centralized MLS. There's some websites that show listings, but you might find the same listing on multiple websites for multiple different prices, and you really have to do your due diligence. And I guess my number one recommendation is like, make sure you got a good lawyer that does speak your language and understands everything if you're planning on acquiring something. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. For sure. I'm really excited about the technology side. I mean, we meet regularly with our team, and we can just move so quickly today, where we're using some sort of tool and we're like, hey, we could do this better. And then next week we've already made the tool, and we're using it live with properties and it's having better results. So I think that's what I'm most excited about. And my partner and I actually met my partner in Colombia. He built a boutique hotel there years ago. Um, and we partnered up with Corsley about 3 years ago, and like we both understand the industry just really really well, and being able to have the perspective helping owners in dozens of different cities is just a truly truly unique perspective. And so like we know what the issues and the challenges are, and we get to try to build things to make them all easier, and to make everyone's lives easier, and optimize their properties at the same time. So I, yeah, I'd say that's what we're most excited about.